This place right here is Gitxsan. It's been here ever since the beginning of time, and it passes on from chief to chief. This land here is very, very special because on January the 12th that winter, I was born right in that house. It's not there anymore, it collapsed. But the all old frames were still laying on the ground. And that's where I was born on January the 12th, 1933. Shortly after my parents moved up here for the winter. Now, I came back here. We left here in 42 because of the World War was on, and the Indian agent wanted everybody, all the Gitxsan people, to come together and have them in one place, which is called Anspahiach. That's another ancient community for our people. It goes way back to from the time when it was used as a hiding place by a chief named Gitxsan, a warrior, a great warrior. So this land is very, very important to me. I wanted to see the old cabin that I was born in, and I found it. It's under the brushes here. We found it. It's a long history. It's the history of our people from the beginning, time immemorial. It's been a long time. I came along and I was born right into this place, right here. I was born, raised here, lived here with my brothers and sisters. And right now, I feel so great. I feel so humble. And it assures me that I can stand here. I can stand here as solid as I could. I'm not afraid. Not like I'm somewhere else on another area, unknown area they call reserve. Here is the place where I'm safe and everybody's safe.
My name is Gitxsan. I'm also known as Hal Blackwater, and I'm coming from the house of Ma'us. And today I'm coming from you from the beautiful territory that my father was born and raised on. This is the first time that I've had an opportunity to travel with my father to his traditional territories. I have gone to other of his territories, but not where his siblings and he was born. So it's been a tremendous, wonderful day today to see the excitement of my father as we were approaching Blackwater Lake, as he was starting to point out certain territories that he remembered. And I just feel so blessed to be able to finally see this pristine territory, untouched, unceded land. I am very honored to be on his territory today.
My name is Larry Schultz. My hereditary title is Wimanosik, and we are on Wimanosik's territory. It comes from Galan Keys all the way up to the Nass River, the whole valley. And we're in the process of trying to protect the whole area from Slam Geese all the way to the Nass, protect this whole valley. Preserving the territory. We value what's out there. As you can see, we've seen goats, we've seen animals, we've seen the lakes, most of the lakes, and this river, abundance of fish. And I'd like to preserve that. And that's why I asked the government to have it protected. We see different. We look at the territory differently than industry and the provincial government. And the need to preserve all this is so important to me.
We stis why. Traps, wilps, we menosik. Lachzel, wal sabagum. Tuntlach yips, we menosik. Wil de Willem sagieren. In oes mogel hagi, togam dance, come de Willem lach yip. Amma Saturn, Amma Hilu. My name is Tony Gowa, and I've held that name for 3 years now, since my brother had passed away. And we're of the Frog clan, part of the Gitxsan nation. And I have been working in the territory now for over 10 years. And I've been up in this area for quite some time on Wilps Squinanich, where the fish fence is right now. And we've been monitoring the salmon coming back. Been over 20 years since that project has been up and running. And it is an indicator of the salmon for the upper reaches of the Skeena River. So it's important that we continue this work, because without salmon, that is our food security. And same with all the wildlife, it's our food security. And it's important for us to keep track of what's out there. And that's why it is important for us to continue the work and to continue monitoring the waterways, the land, everything. Because without the land, the Gitxsan nation would not exist.
Simgeget, loose why? Il yip loose they Willem. We're on Loose's territory, and where we're at now is the Skeena River. We're on the Skeena River Bridge, and this goes a long ways below Force Cabin. Then it goes a long ways down that way. 28 Second Cabin, and just below that is called 21 kilometers. And it swings along the Skeena that way. That's all Loose's territory. And they do a lot of set their traps up in this mountain, yeah? They go up there and they go over the mountain. That's where they set their traps. And they do the same thing here. Not right here, but further up that way. It's called Willow Creek. That's where they set their traps. Right now I feel like I'm home. That's what it feels like. When I'm here, I'm home. Where my grandparents and my great-great-grandparents spent their lives. And when you talk about the power, they're around us. Myself, I can feel it, and I don't know about you. They're around us. They're here, you know. And if I'm by myself up here, I used to ask help. And I used to go up, just up here to our camp here. And I used to go in there and I sit there by the shelter. And I'm thinking and thinking and thinking. And you can feel them start moving around you. That's the power we're talking about is the people before us. They're still there.
I'm George Muldoe on Delgamuch territory. We've been here now I've been here for about 50 years. And when we first came here, there's absolutely no roads even close to us. We used to travel in by walking. There's no snowmobiles, no bikes, no horses. It's just strictly walking. I think in the 1980s we put a road in from Kisbex Valley. Well, I'm kind of antsy about land use planning because some of us still live by seasons. And I do. I know Billy Blackwater still does. But land use planning is us teaching the white people how we're living. And Billy's talked to me about it. He wanted to pop out. Said we're teaching them so they could use it against us in court. And they've done that before with the Delgamuch court case. They've used their information against us. Up here we protect the water. We have zero tolerance for water pollution. And we're starting to monitor now too. We monitor with our cameras who's up here, when. And we've taken guns away with the help from the RCMP, illegal hunting. Grizzlies are protected here. And cow and calf moose are also protected up here. You lose your rifle if you're caught with a cow or calf. Same way as a grizzly. They're all protected. What we're doing up here is exercising our authority. And the foresters not telling us what to do up here. Same way as game warden. The game warden knows and we work with them. We'd rather work with them than against them. But we're autonomous, and like what Jimmy was saying, what we say goes up here. Like Billy was talking this morning on a flight. We have complete authority here. Nobody's going to tell us what to do up here.